The Nuggets miss Monte Morris. They traded him a year ago. He went to DC, played there, and then now he's in Detroit. And it hasn't been all, pixies and rainbows, whatever you want to call it. He's over here in Detroit, and I love Monte Morris. He's making 9.8, so a deal for Monte Morris would be a bit difficult for the Nuggets to do trade-wise, because it would require them to give up a player along the lines of either Reggie Jackson packaged with Zeke Nnaji or Justin Holiday, DeAndre Jordan, Vlatko Cancar seems to be the guys that would have to be included in a deal. So I definitely get the idea that maybe he might not be moved as easily as we think, but Monte Morris is definitely one of the better backup point guards in the league. And we know the T-Wolves and other teams have interest in him, but I'm surprised by the fact that the Nuggets have such a invested interest in potentially bringing him in, as he's a guy that we're hearing that second round draft pick compensation is desired for him. But again, it goes down. It would have to be Reggie Jackson, Zeke Nnaji, and I wouldn't give up a pick there unless you want to do Zeke Nnaji, Justin Holiday. It's just hard to see a deal getting done with the assets that are available. So what are you getting with Monte Morris? I mean, this year specifically, Monte Morris is a guy that on the Pistons, I know he had an injury at the beginning of the year, I believe it was. He's only played in 6 games. All right, he just recently came back. The percentages are terrible. He's playing 11 minutes a night, 4.5 points, 2 rebounds, 1.5 assists. Nothing special. He could even get cut and bought out. But he's an undersized point guard at 6'1", 6'2". He's got a 6'4" wingspan. He's very effective in years past. He can get to the rim. He's a good passer, facilitator, and he doesn't really turn the ball over. He's got good vision. He can push the pace. He's an ideal backup point guard. He's an efficient three-point shooter. Yeah, he lacks size, but last year, starting, he averaged 10.5 points, and the year before that, when he was kind of like a 6 man of the year candidate, he put up 12.6 with the Nuggets. So he's someone that has value. Depending on your team, I definitely think he's a guy that I would not be surprised if, more and more teams took the opportunity to see if he's a guy that, can help their team go to a deeper run in the playoffs. I mean, obviously, I think the biggest thing holding him back is the fact that he has undersized, and, in seasons now that he's getting offered a bigger role, he has kind of floundered. So I'm well aware that, there are things that need to be worked through. So I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section. And yeah, let me know about Monte Morris.